Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're diving into this really interesting idea of raising kids to be, get this, future strong.
Future strong, okay.
We've got some excerpts from Future Strong Academy's website, and it's all about like how to guide kids to success in this crazy world, right? Like things are changing so fast.
No, it's like a whole different ball game than when we were growing up.
Totally. And the article really makes you rethink what success even is these days.
Yeah, it's not just about following like a set path anymore.
Right.
It's more about, like giving kids the tools and the mindset to kind of figure it out for themselves.
Define it on their own terms.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a big shift from how a lot of us were raised,
For sure.
Go to school, good grades, climb that corporate ladder.
Right.
But the article points out, like, we're preparing these kids for a future that we haven't even lived ourselves yet.
Exactly. And that's where it gets tricky, right? And it's like we're using this old roadmap for a brand new territory.
Totally.
And the article has this great analogy.
Oh, yeah.
It compares over-planning parents to like the free-flowing, in-the-moment nature of kids. You know how kids are, they're just so curious and adaptable.
Always exploring.
Right. Always ready to like dive into something new. But then we as parents try to like fit them into these boxes based on like what we know.
Our own limited experience.
Yeah. And that can really stifle their natural, their natural instincts.
So how do we help them define their own version of success then?
Well, the article suggests that maybe we can learn a thing or two from how kids just, like go with the flow.
Embrace the spontaneity.
Exactly.
Okay.
Instead of seeing that adventurous spirit as something that needs to be like controlled or like reined in.
Yeah.
We should see it as a strength.
There's this great line in the article that says, don't view your child's adventures as detours that need to be corrected.
Oh, I like that.
Instead, view their adventures as opportunities for personal growth. So it's about encouraging them to explore, right? Even if it means like getting a little uncomfortable sometimes.
And that's hard for us as parents, right? Because we want to protect them.
Our instinct is to keep them safe.
It makes us reevaluate like our own risk tolerance too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Are we as adults as open to new experiences as we want our kids to be?
That's a great question for all of us listening, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And it ties into this whole idea of embracing the unscripted.
Yes.
Which the article highlights as like a key element of this whole Future Strong thing.
Absolutely. It's about letting go of that need to control everything,
Yeah.
and trusting them to kind of navigate their own journey.
Yeah, it's that saying, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
Right. Like we've all had those moments where everything goes off script.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes those detours, they lead us to some pretty amazing places.
Absolutely. Like sometimes the best things happen when you're not even looking for them,
So maybe the key is to help kids see those unplanned moments as like opportunities, not failures.
Exactly. Like a chance to learn and adapt and figure things out.
It's a huge mindset shift, but I think it could be really empowering.
For everyone involved, for sure.
And that brings us to another kind of challenging idea from the article.
Okay.
This whole concept of legacy.
Yeah, legacy.
The article kind of pushes back on this idea that our kids are like obligated to fulfill our expectations or to carry on our legacies.
Right. It's a lot of pressure to put on someone.
Yeah, there's this one line, it really struck me. It says, no one owes us anything, not our children, not even our own mother.
Wow, that's powerful.
It's simple, but it's like, whoa.
It really makes you think.
It's like we need to take ownership of our own lives, our own successes and failures.
And it frees our kids from, like carrying the weight of our unfulfilled dreams.
Which, let's be honest, can be a lot for a young person to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not about discouraging ambition or achievement or anything like that. It's about shifting the focus.
Like encouraging them to find their own path, their own internal compass.
Yes, to pursue what brings them joy and fulfillment.
Even if it doesn't line up with like our vision of success.
Exactly, because what we think is success might not be what they think is success.
Okay, so how do we actually model this for our kids?
Well,
like how do we show them that success isn't a destination, but a journey?
the excerpts really emphasize modeling effort and growth.
Okay.
It's about showing them that setbacks happen. They're inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
But perseverance, that's key. and that the real measure of success isn't just the end result.
Right.
It's the effort and the resilience you put into the journey.
Yeah, it's about showing them that we're all works in progress.
Always learning.
Right, constantly evolving.
And the most valuable lessons.
Yeah.
They usually come from our mistakes, not our triumphs.
So true. So instead of shielding our kids from failure,
right,
we should be teaching them how to, like, embrace it,
yeah,
learn from it, grow from it.
You know, instead of saying, you got an A, you're so smart.
Yeah.
Maybe we say, wow, I can see how much effort you put into that project and look how much you learned along the way.
I love that.
It's not just about the outcome. It's about the process.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to help them in the long run. You know?
And we're not just teaching them about success, right? We're teaching them about resilience, adaptability, the importance of lifelong learning, which I think are even more valuable than just like achieving a specific goal.
Oh, absolutely. Because the world is changing so fast that those are the skills that are really going to help them thrive, you know?
Totally. No matter what path they choose in life.
Exactly. You know, this whole thing about letting go of control.
Yeah.
And embracing the unknown. Mm-hmm. It makes me think about the role of parents in a whole new way.
How so?
It's like, instead of being the architects of our children's lives,
yeah,
we need to become more like gardeners.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Yeah, like a gardener creates the right environment.
Yeah.
You know, provides nourishment, makes sure the plants are protected.
Right.
But they also know that they can't, like, force a plant to grow in a certain way.
Yeah.
You have to trust the natural process.
So we're nurturing the process of growth and development.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can provide support, guidance, encouragement, but ultimately, we got to let go.
And trust that our kids will blossom in their own way.
Yeah, like each one's unique, right?
I love that in theory, but
yeah,
letting go of control is scary for a lot of parents.
Oh, absolutely.
We want the best for our kids, and it's natural to want to protect them from failing.
It's our instinct, right?
Yeah, from disappointment.
But what if, by trying to protect them from failing, we're actually stopping them from discovering their true potential?
That's a good point.
Like, are we letting them pursue what they're really passionate about?
Even if it doesn't lead to,
right,
like, a high-paying job or whatever.
Yeah, those traditional markers of success.
That's something this article really made me think about. Like, maybe true success isn't about all that external validation.
Right.
Maybe it's about internal fulfillment.
Finding that joy in the journey.
Yeah, not just reaching the destination.
Yeah, I think that's important for us as adults, too, you know?
So true.
We can get so caught up in chasing those external things.
The promotions, the awards, all that.
That we forget to actually enjoy the process.
That's why I think this idea of embracing the unscripted is so powerful.
Absolutely. It's about being open to new experiences, being adaptable, finding those opportunities for growth, even when things don't go as planned.
And those are skills that'll help them no matter what they do in life.
Oh, yeah. It's like giving them a toolbox full of skills instead of this pre-programmed map.
Right.
That might be totally outdated by the time they need it.
It makes me think about how the traditional education system can kind of stifle creativity sometimes.
Totally. Like, are we really encouraging them to think outside the box?
To question things.
Yeah, to learn in different ways.
It sounds like you're advocating for a more personalized approach to education.
I think so, yeah. There are some really cool educational models out there.
Oh, yeah.
That focus on personalized learning, hands-on experiences.
I like that.
And developing those critical thinking skills.
Those are the skills that will really prepare them for this crazy world.
Absolutely. It's constantly evolving, and they need to be able to adapt.
And it's not just about their careers either.
Right.
It's about their well-being. Like, if we can help them develop a love of learning, a growth mindset, a sense of agency in their education.
That's what's going to set them up for a more fulfilling life.
So how can parents support this shift?
Well, it starts with being aware of the different options out there.
Okay.
And advocating for our kids' needs.
And maybe challenging some of our own ideas about what education should look like.
Exactly. We got to be open to new possibilities.
It's about trusting that our kids can thrive in a learning environment that really works for them.
And you know what's interesting? This all comes back to trust.
Trust.
Trust in our kids, trust in the process, trust in the unknown.
And maybe trust in ourselves to, like, let go a little bit.
To be more flexible, more adaptable as parents.
Because the goal isn't to create mini-me's.
Right.
It's to empower them to become the best versions of themselves.
And that means giving them the space to explore, experiment.
To make their own path.
Even if it looks different from what we imagined.
That's a powerful message, I think.
It is. It's about recognizing that the future isn't something that just happens to us.
Yeah.
We create it together.
And by helping our kids be future strong, we're giving them the power to shape a better world.
For everyone.
You know, it's funny how we always define success by those big moments, you know?
The biggies?
Like graduations, promotions, awards.
The resume builders.
Right. But like we've been talking about today, this future strong idea, it's about so much more than that.
It really is. It's about like a whole mindset shift.
Yeah, like how to approach life's challenges.
And the opportunities.
With resilience.
Adaptability, purpose.
I love that.
And then the article really emphasizes like the everyday moments.
Okay.
You know, the small wins, the kindness, the connections.
The stuff that doesn't make the highlight reel.
Exactly. But those are the moments that really shape us, you know?
Yeah, it's about finding joy in the journey.
Yes.
Not just like striving for that finish line.
And realizing that success, it's not a straight line.
Right.
It's more like a winding road.
With detours, scenic overlooks.
In those detours.
Yeah.
That's where the good stuff happens, the learning.
I love that analogy. It's like we're saying, hey, embrace the adventure.
Exactly. Be open to new experiences, learn and grow from every twist and turn.
And we're not just preparing them for the future, right?
Right.
We're helping them create a meaningful life right now.
In the present.
You know, wrapping up this deep dive.
Yeah.
I'm feeling hopeful, you know, like despite all the challenges out there.
The crazy world.
Our kids have the potential to create something better.
I think so too. They're resilient, they're adaptable, they're compassionate, and they really care about making a difference.
But they need us to create the right conditions.
We got to empower them.
Guide them. Trust them.
To find their own way.
Yeah, it's not about dictating their path. It's about walking alongside them.
Being their cheerleaders, their guides.
And maybe, just maybe, we'll learn a thing or two from them.
Oh, for sure. Kids are the best teachers.
They remind us to be curious, playful.
Adaptable.
Yeah, to never stop exploring.
With a sense of wonder.
So let's all embrace the unscripted.
Yeah, let's do it.
Celebrate those everyday moments.
The little things.
And empower our kids to create a future-strong future.
A future full of heart.
Well said.
Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.